Yo, what's up?
Hey.
This is the NeverMind podcast, episode number 3, baby. Episode number 3. What's goody? It's your boy, BZ Flacco, a.k.a. Mr. V12, all gas, no brakes.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell 'em.
Hey, we got the team with us, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's the team. I got Chuck Bizzle.
Mr. Wash Dad himself.
Come on now. I got my man Freddie P.
Outside all summer.
Let's get it. I got my man Mr. Enjoy Life.
What up?
Hey, and I got my man Casino Esco, a.k.a. Will Fargo.
Yeah. Give him work. You see the shirt.
Come on now. Hey, and we got my man Jay Chosen, a.k.a. JC behind the ones and twos,
Mr.
baby.
Womp Womp himself.
Saying what's good, baby.
Down.
Stay low and humble, baby. What's up? Hey, yo, check. For real, we got a special guest with us again.
Okay.
Sent another today with this week.
Okay.
We got a special Aggie in the building at that. You know what I'm saying?
One of the most popular.
All day, like for real. Hey, we got my girl Nikki in the building, baby.
What up?
What's good? Again, this is episode number 3. You know what I'm saying? This is Not of My podcast. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Let's get right to it. First, let me check on my fellas, see how everybody's doing. Still men's health awareness month.
Right.
You know what I mean? Make sure everybody's still good. Fred, you still on solo daddy duty? What's good? How you holding it down?
3 episodes in a row. We going 3 for 0. We just
Still holding it down? Get that man.
That's what I'm talking about.
You ain't threw in the towel yet, Fred?
He keeping the ball.
You ain't threw the towel yet, Brad?
Hey, Fred,
Yeah.
you still getting them workouts in though, huh?
Every day. Hey, Nikki, look, we had what is it? The HIIT training.
Okay.
High
Okay.
intensity interval training. We only did it for like 20 minutes. Look, the whole thing is to bring everybody on board. So
Right.
we're all gonna get healthy
Each
together.
one to each one. Iron sharpens iron.
There you go.
So,
B, what about you?
for sure. Hey, I'm just getting back from the beach, baby.
Okay.
Hey, it was really nice. I tell you what, it was really hot. You know
Whole fam or just you and wifey?
the whole fam, me, the wifey, the girls.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mother-in-law, mom, Dukes.
Any special occasion?
Birthday. You know what I'm saying? Wifey's birthday.
Shout out to wifey. Shout out to wifey. Happy birthday.
Hey,
It was Father's Day too.
Father's Day weekend too as well. So everything was good, man. It was super duper hot. It was really, really nice.
Super.
And Chico B is here, baby.
What's good?
I'm
Let's
here.
go. What's good? Let's go. What about you?
Yo, I'm chilling, baby. I'm just trying to figure out, should I cut it off
Huh?
or keep that joint? You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna keep it though. You know what I'm saying? Wifey like him, so I like it.
That ain't one of them sewing joints I be
that.
seeing on Instagram.
Oh,
So
nah.
They say he's joint peeled back.
I don't know. That's what I said. What do George?
I think he want to borrow some of this hairline. You can't get that, bro.
What about you, Blake? What's goody?
Nigga said borrow some of this hair.
Let me get that.
Nah, never mind.
In a week, man, Blake.
Man, it's been like Groundhog Day this week, man. Man, special Groundhog Day.
Hey, look.
Hey, wake up, go to work, come on, try to beat the heat. Repeat the process, man. Ain't nothing special to this much this week.
Look, I see you been in that pool, though.
Yeah,
listen.
I try to incorporate something else than just straight dumbbells all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
I went out there and did a couple of laps today.
Listen, man.
Okay.
And I was breathing hard on the swimming laps, and I do lifting the dumbbells. So I think I'm incorporating
Great
in my new,
workout,
in my
and
new.
it's not bad on your joints.
Right.
That's. Hey, look, we getting older.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For me, you know, this girl dad thing, I'm a new father, I would say. My daughter's 5 years old, so I went to her first recital the other day, Friday, right? She's in this little theater camp, so every week they practice during the week, and every Friday they do a little performance of it. So she's in that camp.
That's good, man.
Yeah, but here's the deal. You know, doing some red tape with her.
Uh-oh.
Well, she didn't want daddy to come. She don't want daddy to come. She embarrassed when I come because she think, you know, whatever she may think. So she was like, no, don't come. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not going to come. Same thing she said to her grandmother as well. Grandma, I don't want y'all to come. Just let mommy come for this first one. We like, all right, cool.
Wow.
Right? So look, we get there. My wife sit over here in the corner of the bleacher. I'm all the way on the opposite corner.
Yeah.
Almost behind the curtain, sitting over there. My mother-in-law, she only wants to sit about 2 seats down from her daughter.
Spot it
Quickly.
So check it out. So my daughter comes out, she does a performance. They do their whole thing. I get to record the whole thing in the corner. You know what I mean? She don't see nobody. So the lights come on once the performance is over, and they're walking out. You know, they're walking out. So her mother's right there to pass her. She sees her mom. Hey, mom. She sees her grandma.
Oh.
What are you doing here?
In the middle of a...
I hope you got that on video.
Look, you saw me. Nothing. So look, right after that, they walk out, right? So you know me, I get off the bleachers. I'm about to head outside.
To the parking lot.
My daughter walks right past me. I turn my head up, didn't even make eye contact. She didn't see me. Whoop. I go sit in the car. Here they come out. I act like I'm asleep in the car. So she come in, I'm like, how was the show? Grandma came to watch me. I didn't want to. I said, oh, it's all good.
So she didn't see you.
Yeah, peep the whole scenery.
We see who run this household.
Exactly. Little mama for sure.
For sure.
But yo, I definitely want to give a shout out to everybody that's been supporting us. You know, we see your texts, we see your emails, we see your critiques. You know what I mean? Like I said, we're brand new and we're doing our thing. We're trying to get better and better. So, you know, appreciate the positive critiquing. You know, you ain't got to be so hard on us. We're doing our best with what we got. You know what I mean? But we definitely love the support. So we appreciate it. Shout out to my homie Tori. He already asked me for some merch. Yo, we got merch coming soon, people. So we'll have the links and everything out. I know y'all seeing everybody with, you know, cups, hats, shirts, socks. We got all that stuff coming. So be on the lookout for that.
Yep.
You know, one thing I've been doing, I've been kind of like not getting caught up in all the, you know, the comments and stuff, but you know, you do go through them because you want to see, you know, there's always room for improvement. You know, so, you know, I go through them, I read them, you know what I mean?
Right.
See what's going on. And, you know, one of our great supporters, you know, my man Austin, your cousin.
Cuzzo, what
you
up?
know, he always gives us good positive feedback.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I know this is a bunch of and OG, you know, conversation.
Talk about it.
Which for me, I love it because I'm OG. I'm cool. I'm at that age where I'm good where you call me Uncle OG.
Which one you rather be
But
called?
hold on. But we got a couple of denials in our circle. People that are within range.
I don't understand it either, bro.
But don't want to be called They a little uncomfortable with the
I don't understand it, man.
So first for the audience at home, let's kind of give them the breakdown of the different stages.
Give us
right?
a breakdown.
These are the suggested breakdowns, okay?
Right, let's go.
There's the LNs. Y'all figure out what that is.
Never heard them.
That's
the
8
the
years
little
old
end.
to
I
was
14
about to say, wait.
years old.
That's the
There's
little end.
there's the YNs,
Lions.
right? And that's 15 to 25.
Word,
You got
that's
the
a lot.
BBs is like the big bros, right? That's 26 to 35.
Okay,
Then you
that's
got
what JC
the
think he
unks.
is.
Here we go.
Here go the
Get up there,
unks.
fellas.
Here go
You
the
got the
unks.
unks, which is 36 to 44.
I done aged out of
There.
You in the pause right
We got the
there?
arguments there.
You in the pause right there dressed
Hold on,
up?
hold on.
Because y'all really ain't going like this one.
Keep going.
We got the
all
OGs,
good.
because we got two OGs, which is 45 to 55.
right.
We got three.
I'm good
No,
to be
we got
OG.
two.
Nah.
Let's be clear. We got two. Okay? Don't get it confused.
Somebody holding on over
We
here.
got two. It ain't me.
We got Unc holding on over here.
And then we got the elders 55 and up.
Nah, well, okay.
I'm happy to be OG though, Chuck.
Shout out to our OGs.
I embrace it. I embrace the OG.
You like right OG.
Look, because I know I'm a cool OG. I'm a cool OG. Right.
Yeah, the two lightest.
Right.
All right. So with Fred saying
coolies,
that,
man.
what do you all disagree with?
I disagree the age.
You were on.
Okay. So what you
You
think?
40
What
some
you
years
think?
old, man.
Hold on.
I'm
What you
on
think?
towards someone that's 20 years younger than me. Yeah. If I'm 10 years older than you call me big bro.
Slang comes from the young folk, though, right?
Exactly.
Slang is from new slang comes from everyone 21 and under. So they came up with this slang. So find your place in that. They 20 and under.
I found mine.
Hey, they put you in the category. You can't avoid the category.
That don't mean I gotta accept the category.
Right. See that also. Why not?
Hey.
I'm big bro. I ain't an
You unk, man.
Yeah, you
40
big
plus, man.
You big bro plus.
You 40
Right.
plus, man.
There you go. I'll take that.
That's how I do it, though.
Hey, look,
I'm
Cat
not
is
y'all
40
there. I'm
plus,
not there.
married with children and all that. You unk, man.
You
No.
You unk.
Yeah, aunts like
You got a sibling that can have a child is calling you on. Yeah, you on.
I like OG better than aunt.
Well, you almost
Yeah.
a year and a half, OG.
Yeah, just wait.
Yeah.
It's that. You gotta get to that age
Gotta
group.
earn
That's
that.
in the age bracket.
What you think, B? You embrace it or
Shit,
what?
I mean, I am.
Oh,
hey, look.
oh. Did we just hit it?
What?
Did we just hit it? Who was the first one to let that go?
B.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
No breaks.
Be the first one to cut. Pay up, B. Pay up, B. We get you up. Go ahead.
Nah, check though. I ended up accepting that shit when
There you go again.
I was at the court. You know what I'm saying? I was at the court playing ball. Well, look, getting ready to play some ball, some pickup ball. Cats, like, you know, they picking teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, little young bruh. Hey, he get to me like, yo, I got old school. He called me old school at that.
Yeah, that's tough.
Old school.
And I turned around and I'm looking like, who is this nigga talking about?
He called you
At the
old
end of
school.
the day,
Like,
I already knew I was the oldest person on the court at that time frame.
he called you old school like you had some Chuck Taylors
Hey,
on, man.
old school.
That's
I said,
disrespectful,
what?
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Old school disrespectful.
It is what it is. I accept that part and
Old
moved
school
on.
disrespectful.
So I already know that I'm gonna have to accept the aunt bracket because that's
Old
pretty
school
much where I'm
60
at,
plus.
based on what them niggas had called me at the court. But nah, check.
Old school 60 plus.
They
man.
said that end up getting on the court.
Dustin them.
There you go.
But you happen to do. You happen to do.
Felt good.
He's out there giving them hook shots.
Nah, so nah.
Shoot under
Stay back down.
Happen to
Straight
step
muscle. Straight muscle action.
Straight post game.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo, real quick. Yo, what y'all watching now? What shows y'all into on the tube?
It's a lot on right now, yo.
I'm on. You know what?
I know what I'm on, man.
What you
What?
want, Blake?
I just been on my documentary binge.
Okay, what? Which one?
So I be on Netflix. I be everywhere, but the latest ones was
Pee Wee Herman.
that's your thing, Chuck.
You gotta be quick with it. You gotta be quick.
Nah, it's they just came out, but it's they got one about the mayor that was in Toronto, and he got caught smoking crack and all that. That was pretty crazy.
My man from
Yeah,
DC.
on Netflix. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
That's like Marianne Barry.
Right, like he was the same version.
You know me, I'm big on 50. Whatever 50 got out, I'm usually watching.
Yeah,
You know, but you know, I'm also all about that doozy.
Oh yeah.
So hey, look, I don't even call it Godfather Harlem no more. I just call it the doozy. I be watching that
There's a
stupid.
lot of people that have not checked out that show. You gotta check out that.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Wonderful.
It's a great show.
Tell them where you can watch it.
It's
Though.
about
'Cause I got
politics.
it kicked it off Stars. So what are you watching it at? What can you watch
I
it?
think it's on Paramount.
Yeah. I watch it on
I think
Hulu.
it's on Paramount.
No, it's not on Paramount. I got
It's
Paramount.
distributed. It's You can watch it on a bunch of.
You can actually get it off
Through
MGM, through Amazon, but MGM has the actual
they
show.
They distribute.
Who had it before they kicked it off? It was Hulu. But I got you. I got
It's
you.
MGM.
Real quick though.
They got MGM.
Little quick spoiler alert, yo. Damn Pettigrew. Yo, Pettigrew, you can go to hell, yo. Wherever you at, I hope you out here watching, yo. Yo,
You killing it.
yo, watch your back, man. Yo, Pettigrew,
Killing
yo.
it for us, so
All
I
right,
seen
keep
it.
going, yo. Esco, what you watching, man? What you watching?
You watching?
Same thing.
Ain't nothing new.
You been on BMF?
Man, I haven't got a chance to watch Beyond Meth. I think, yeah. So,
That's that thing right there.
uh,
Yes, sir.
yeah, I haven't got a chance to watch that. I think I'm gonna work on that. I need to go back and watch like probably the season before, not the whole season,
Right.
But like maybe like the last 3
A
episodes.
little refresher.
Yeah, a little
Figure out
refresh.
what things.
Right.
Got you.
That shit
yeah.
picked up real heavy from last season to where it is right now.
What about Kanan?
That was my
Kane.
joint.
Yeah, that was it.
Kane is good. Kane is good.
Yeah, I kept. That was my show. Right there.
50 keeps a good rotation.
Danny's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? About you, Fred?
So for all the blurs out there, we're gonna throw out something a little different. We're gonna talk about what we're watching on Crunchyroll, Wind Talkers, what we got, Fire Force. That's the anime.
What is that?
Oh,
anime?
Straight anime.
School is on Crunchyroll,
Crunchy
Fred.
what?
Crunchyroll. School is on that.
It's an app that's dedicated to nothing but anime. So some people on it, some people not. If you ain't on it, That's what it is.
Yeah.
Also,
Live on set.
finished
There you
Kanan,
go.
right? What is it on BMF? Watching that.
Okay.
And I just finished. Crazy. I told Blink about this. I was watching Silo,
Oh, yeah.
which is our Apple TV show.
Apple TV.
Put 'em on to that fire.
You're hearing about
The very last episode,
Put 'em on to that
they
fire.
talk about a bombing that took place supposedly by Iran and USA. Okay? I'm not going to give anything away. I'm just saying. The day I watched that, last episode was last week when Israel and Iran is just
Started
back
the
to
fight.
war. And now, yesterday,
Right.
come back from the party,
Right.
come to find out,
Right.
oh boy, done hit the button.
Right.
So, I don't know. Silo, Apple
Check
TV.
it out on Apple TV,
I do-
man.
hey,
It's
look,
solid.
I
It's
do
pretty
know-
dope,
I
man.
do know that. What
Some
Fred is
futuristic
talking-
stuff.
Basically, whatever, a lot of shit that they put in the movies or shows,
Becoming
you
to
better
fruition.
Oh yeah, you better be.
you know what I'm
Becoming
saying?
to
Because,
fruition.
yo, they really trying to tell you right there. You know what I'm saying? Right there in the show, they trying to tell you what it is. I mean, it may go over some people's head, or some people may actually get the message, but it's in the actual show.
They're getting the idea from somewhere. They live the
somewhere. Yeah.
Watch that shit. You'll get an idea what's about to happen.
Absolutely.
But yo, it's some great shows out there.
What you watch?
What about The Last of Us? Y'all, you seen that on HBO?
Season 2.
Wifey been watching it.
What's that?
What's good?
What's that?
So it's on HBO Max. They said it lost half of their viewers this season.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It started off slow. It started off real slow. Yeah, it is. That was no.
Football on Netflix. What's the name of that?
Oh, you talking about with the Rock?
Football or soccer? Like the American football or soccer? Okay.
Yo, I haven't seen that Last of Us. I want to see that. That sounds interesting.
Check it out.
Y'all don't do no reality TV?
I stay away. I stay away from that, man.
Yeah, I get caught up in that, man. I be watching Tammy Roman, Joint Courtney. I be watching my hidden lifestyle. I be watching all. I be watching them crazy.
Gotta be real for you, right, Chuck?
Huh?
Gotta be real.
Look, the funniest thing. What was it?
Can't do
Yeah,
no
TV.
hip-hops no more like that.
No, that's what I'm referring to.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
Stop.
No Housewives, none of that.
Go ahead, Esco, go
That
ahead.
College Hill came on, right? The old College Hill.
That was funny.
I looked over, my daughter all in it. She said, "What's the name of this show?" She started googling everything. She said, "I'm on it now." I said, "What?" And you never watched College Hill back in the day.
College Hill was fire.
You know what I'm saying? But when I watched it yesterday for the first time, and I was like, "Yo, I like this show." You know what I'm saying?
College Hill had me.
Pretty good. It's like one of the first reality shows, right?
Yeah.
It was back when we was in school.
Yeah.
Had me want
It was the first one for B too.
Yeah. Had me wanting to go to the University of Puerto Rico, wherever the school.
Yeah, that was like the second or third season.
That was dope. It was dope.
So he took the girl.
Like, damn,
That was after Real World.
Yeah, I want to go back to school now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all this.
The school back then.
I was in school before then, but it was out.
He don't understand. Man.
My bad, OG.
I'm OG when
Yeah,
you.
like he 12. Right. He wasn't right there with you.
I'm big bro.
But yo, check it out. Check it out. On these shows we watching, who got the best intro, yo?
We was just talking about that. Don't get them started, man. You know you're ready to go. You're ready to fire.
Oh, me? Come on, that gotta be.
That's that shit right there.
Charlie got the
Hey, Fendi be doing it. He don't make no hits no more, but he can make a hook.
He make a hook.
I'm voting for Kanan's intro.
Right there go. Hey,
I'm voting for Kanan's
missed
intro,
on the
man.
intro.
He ain't missed.
Besides Tommy's joint, but that was for a different audience.
Even that one, yeah. Yeah. That was.
I think it's got Jeremiah singing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Is that
It's got a
in-
little vibe to it.
Is Dirk in it too? Because I thought Dirk was in it because of Chicago. Yeah, that was because of Chicago.
And, the Kanan joint is hot.
That's what I'm talking about.
now
That's my point.
joint.
Hit it one time. Hit it one time.
So I think the next season, you think
That one dope.
what's the name gonna come?
Yes.
Tommy and Ghost.
Tommy and Little Ghost. They can see that.
Okay.
Kanan, they gotta put sooner or later.
No, I think Little Ghost and Tommy are gonna be on the same show. I just don't know if it's gonna be.
I think they already showed kind of like some previews
Yeah, that one. Yes.
of Tommy going like coming in with Kanan like in the next. I don't really know if the next season, but I mean they showed some previews of him coming in though. But yo, that shit, yo, hey,
Hottest one?
your joints go hard.
That's the hottest one? 50 got the themes on lock?
Hey, 50 got it.
50 got it on lock, yo.
Right now.
Well, hold on now. What you call it's hot too though.
Who?
The Doozy. Godfather.
Yeah.
Twisted the thing on
We
that.
know that's your favorite.
And Ross.
That's your favorite.
That's
your
your
favorite.
beats on them shit.
That's all right there.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that one.
That's your favorite.
You gonna be looking like a Luciano. What do you think of man? There ain't no pianos.
That soundtrack is dope too.
Open up my window again.
Yeah.
That shit.
That joint
dope.
hot.
That's all hard. Just in case.
Yo, it's time. It's that time of the show. Time for one of our favorite parts of the show. Go ahead.
Spaceman,
The
they
real.
REAL.
I like that sound right there.
Chuck loves this real, man.
Chuck, keep it real.
Okay, this one is real. Speaking of real.
Uh-oh.
All right. So. No, I mean it's cool.
Okay.
We'll start with B on this one. So, yo, what do you do to check it out. What do you do to protect your peace? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Cause this one is not as funny. This is kind of serious.
All right.
So what do you do to protect your peace, yo?
Oh, yeah. You can't just throw that on B. You got to get your thoughts together. Hey, B. Hey, I ain't know it's this topic. This ain't Domino's versus Papa John's, man. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. So what you got?
Yeah.
Like real quick.
Hey.
Look, I mean, it's a few things. Well, you know, to each his own, first of all, but it's a lot of things that, you know, cats need to do to protect a peace. One, prayer.
Number one. That's the number one.
Hey, that could be the number one thing for you is starting to do prayer. You know what I mean? But I mean, you know, outside of that, you know, 'cause I mean, just, meditation, going for good long walks.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Trying to, if you're stuck in a rut, you know what I mean, more or less just trying to think outside the box, right? I mean, think of things that why you're here. You know what I mean? There are reasons why you're still here, right? You know, there's a purpose for why you're here. You know what I mean? In other words, right? So if you find your purpose in life, which takes a long time for certain people, you know what I mean? They still soul searching or just, purposely searching for something in life that's going to give them some type of meaning. You know what I'm saying? So that meaningful piece is going to give you that peace of mind, you know what I'm saying? Once you find it. So people could, search for it, find your lane and stick with it and keep God first.
Yes.
I see you over there. Yes. What you got, Esco?
Well, with me, I try to keep my peace by laughing. You know what I'm saying? Laugh. Just, laughing. You try to keep something happy and joke for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because I lost my parents, so both of my parents, and that was really hard for me. So I try to find different ways to try not to get stuck in that thinking and about like I don't have my mom or my dad or anything like that. But what I would say is I have a wife, I have a daughter, I have friends, I have 2 sisters, I have aunts and uncles.
Show.
They reach out to me all the time, and cousins and everything else. So I'm good. You know what I'm saying? My mama and my dad, they brought me up to be around those people. So these people are still here for me.
You go.
So, I keep in contact with them. That's another way that keep my peace.
Yeah.
Walks, jogs,
Yep.
a little something like that. Yeah. And also, it's right here. Keeps my
You got a little sweet tea, man?
Yeah.
Just a little sweet tea.
Little sweet
Sweet tea, man. It's okay.
Let's go.
Let's go juice.
It's okay. It's okay to drink you some sweet tea.
So to protect my peace, the one thing I do is I gotta block some of the notifications from social media. Like put the phone down, fam. You gotta put the phone down because that is the biggest disturbance probably in my life. Outside of that, working out. Because once you're tired and you feel depleted, and you could just go ahead and rest. Right. Sleep is probably the best thing. Once I can get to sleep, everything's gone. So if there's ever any problems in your life, take a nap.
I like that.
Take a nap.
I like that, Fred. Fred. Let's give Fred a round of applause.
About you, Blake?
But take your peace, man. That's something that you got to take seriously because once you lose your peace, it's hard to get it back. But
Correct.
Me, man, I just, as you can see, Mr. Enjoy Life, man, I just try to do things to, things that I enjoy.
Such as?
I like, JC asked me the other day. He was like, "Blinker, you from Durham? You do a lot of stuff that is not typical or whatever." But
Elaborate on that stuff.
Won't invite his boy though.
I like the fish. Picked up hunting.
I like the fish too, Blink.
Word.
All right.
You don't gotta put a bait on.
Yeah.
Right. Let me make sure you're certified in the hook first.
Yeah.
You don't have to put worms.
Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all killing my train of thought. But
My bad.
nah. But yeah, I gotta take you to the gun range first before I take you to hunting.
Nah,
I don't even know you know how to put bullets in the gun first, man.
I bet you won't say that if we out in the street, somebody step to you and I pull
nah.
out. Oh yeah, no Chuck, are you certified? Nah. Yeah, let's say that then, are you? Right?
Nah, man, nah.
That's why I said.
No, but I kind of what I did was some years ago. I kind of like channeled my life to just do right, and I like to surround myself with positive people, and that's kind of like part of this podcast. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing y'all for some time. Just met JC and stuff like that. But when you surround yourself with good people, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like it all meshes together. Like it's kind of like a force field of of negativity, man. So if you surround yourself with people, work hard, do good, what I'm saying, take care of their kids and stuff like that. So I really don't. I know a lot of people, but I really don't deal with a lot of people if they not in my train of thought. You know what I'm saying? So
That's right.
kind of even with my wife, when I met her, I was like, when we get married, man, we kind of like need to hang with like-minded people. You know what I'm saying? And if you're about a lot of drama and always got something going on and stuff like that, we kind of like, well, me personally, I kind of like stray away from that because
He said,
I don't. My happiness and my peace is very dear to me.
That's the type of level I'm on with it. As far as like, we got the gym, we got all those type of outlets to release. But one thing I pride myself on is when I see people, they say, "Yo, Chuck, how you been?" You know why? Because I've been staying out the way.
yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're not within my immediate circle, or within a 5-mile radius of my crib, where you see me at a grocery store or something, or at the gas station, you're probably not gonna see me because I'm not in the way.
Right.
And one thing I do now is that I to the best of my ability, I'm gonna control my environment. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna put myself in any uncomfortable situations where I don't have to.
That's right.
Life happens where things just happen. But as much as I can control, I'm gonna control. You know what I mean? So I pride myself on being that. Yo, Chuck, how you been, guy? Because guess what?
I've been good.
And I've been out the way.
You got a lot to lose, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I look. I go to work, or I work at the crib, or I'm working at Pop's crib, and I'm at the crib. That's it. If I'm
You gotta think about it. Your peace is something that I don't care how much money you make, and that piece is very dear. You know what I'm saying? So
Rich people buy
that.
Hey, one of the
Rich
most,
people
yes,
buy
yes,
and they still don't have it. They still don't have it.
Putting things to
Yeah.
people, yo.
Yeah.
Your peace of mind is
Peace of
really gonna protect.
Yeah, because you hear a lot of people
controls a
a
lot
lot
of
out here,
things,
man.
though.
They got anxiety.
Right.
They got
Right.
we didn't ever talk about mental health, but and then we talked about last episode about men keeping stuff in, but that stuff, man, you just gotta reel it in.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Face reality. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
I mean, you just gotta keep
it
that
in check.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Because if it goes to that side,
Yeah.
you really got a lot of work to do to get yourself back to where you were. You know what I'm saying? So
It's an uphill battle.
correct.
And it's an everyday struggle. It's not going anywhere. And people think, oh, I got it under control. I'm good. No, you're never good. You always need to sharpen the tool. You know what I mean? It's
They can
never.
hit you at any time.
Yeah, man. It's like you never know.
I'm gonna tell you though, a lot of people what they don't like to do. Sometimes you gotta separate yourself, and it takes a real person. Cats gonna talk about you and stuff like that, but
It's about discipline.
it takes a real person to separate themselves. Like say, I'm just saying, Chuck won't take care of his daughter. Now he doing stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, hustling or whatever. He always got something going on. When I call him, he always something, that I really don't want to deal with. Hey man, I'm gonna try to chill from Chuck for a little while. You know what I mean? Because
Chuck on some other good.
Yeah. So that's kind of how I look at it.
Because you can bring energy into your home.
Oh yeah.
You can bring other people's BS into your home, and now all of a sudden it's messing up your circle. You know, for something you had nothing to do with.
Yeah.
But you invited it into your space, into your personal circumference, and now you got to live with it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can go too far.
Yeah, but let's talk about that side on that too far, because I know I dealt with that. So when COVID started, right, in 2000, for the first time in my life, I didn't have to go to nobody's event. I ain't have to answer my phone call. I ain't have to go out the door.
Yeah,
so right. So this
That
is
suited some people
and I was
perfect.
an introvert.
Right.
So
That
I
suited you
love when
perfectly.
COVID hit.
Right.
I ain't have to go nowhere.
Right.
But let me tell you, like you kind of, it's like that whirlpool thing. You start going down and you realize it's difficult to go out, because I had no desire to go anywhere.
Yeah, man.
So I'd say up until like 2024, sometime last year, is when I actually started coming back outside. Everybody else has been out for a year or two. I was like, I'm sure.
Look, Cat say, have you tried this restaurant, that one? Yeah, I tried it all. DoorDash.
Yeah.
Tried it all.
I'm going outside.
He said good outside.
I'm going outside.
He doing that.
Yeah, and some of us either are directly with ACT Productions or we rock with them. So we've stopped doing events for a minute. And even when we started doing events, Cats was like, "Eesh." Yeah. So let's just kind of put that out there, right? Yeah.
You can stop going out.
What about JC?
What about what you do to protect your peace, JC?
Me just removing myself from any situation that brings stress.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Like controlling your environment.
Yeah. So piggybacking off what Blink said, anything that causes me stress or unsettled spirit, whatever,
correct.
Right.
I can't be a part of it.
So, not to cut you off, but I'm gonna tell you, man, this is tough. But it don't to me. It don't matter who it is
Facts.
or what it
Big
is.
facts.
I had this discussion before. Sometimes you gotta look at, family,
yeah.
friends,
That-
your best
sometimes
friend.
them-
Dude, it doesn't matter. I'm telling you, it's that precious.
But not only
It's
that,
that precious.
Yeah.
once you
real.
get married, and from your wife and your family, like that's the inner circle that you gotta protect the most. It's like you can't allow nothing to break into that,
Yeah.
because it
It can
destroys
spill
everything.
over. It can spill over to your home and mess up.
Night.
What? All of me. Yeah, that's true. I'm not.
Yeah, Cats home. Next topic. Nah, never mind.
But protect your peace, though, man. Protect your peace.
Real.
All
man.
time. And keep a peace.
This was running get out of there, Blake. Since you
Here we
said
go.
it's not serious. What's the best chicken joint out there? Best chicken joint, fried chicken, baked chicken. But what's the best fast food joint out there?
Fast food joint.
Fast food chicken joint.
Fast food chicken. Fast food.
I mean,
chicken.
I hate to say this because it sounds generic, but some fresh Bojangles.
Bojangles?
I mean, I can't
that
go
Lord?
wrong with that.
We from North Carolina.
There's a lot of stuff out there, but hey, some fresh Bojangles, man.
Yeah, that's
Well, look, though. I'm going to keep it 100, though.
You say you want a wing dinner with seasoned fried sweet tea?
I might think I'm whack, though.
Two-piece white with a
don't say
leg
no
instead of the
KFC.
wing.
I hate KFC.
Okay, I
Yeah,
get
KFC, that's
KFC.
trash.
I'm gonna give me. Can we curse now?
Yeah, B already broke it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give me some good ass hot church's chicken.
The crinkly fries.
Fresh out the grease.
Church's chicken.
Gotta be fresh out. I ain't never had no
I'm
cold
gonna
church's
give you a
chicken.
real life story.
Chicken that big, man.
Don't eat
Church
that.
chicken.
Don't eat that chicken.
And look.
okay? I never ate churches my entire life. Somebody bought church chicken to work.
You tell me not to eat it.
Look, I was 42, 43 years old, and I took a bite of that chicken. I said, "What is this garbage?"
Oh, bro, don't talk about church.
Man, you tripping, Fred.
B, you remember my church's chicken
You doing
story?
right down the street from the village.
My daddy used to come home with a 8-piece mix.
Fred, you ain't never been to the village. You live right down the street, man.
That's like that Stockholm syndrome.
Fred.
Y'all was a prisoner
Fred.
to that church's chicken.
Fred.
It made you think it's
You
good.
ain't never
It
go
ain't
to the
good,
village,
bruh.
man. Get you
No,
church chicken.
never.
Fred was going to Publix in the 80s.
If he don't like it, he don't like it.
No, but everybody stay away from churches, man.
Right. I mean, I
See,
don't
on
eat
the
churches
Purple
like
street
that.
back in the day.
I never have. I know.
I got one story from churches, and it was last year.
And we used
And
to fry
we're gonna
okra.
have to talk about that off camera.
Okay. Hey, nah, never mind. I bet that.
I need the statute of
We
limitations
was about to get that
Go
one off
past.
real quick.
to go past before I do that.
That's a funny story too, yo. Hey, word up.
what
Whenever
you got,
talk about that shit, me funny as hell.
What chicken you?
Nah.
Oh, Fred,
Hey,
he
but
just-
look.
what chicken he like? He talking about. He just talked about the churches he did.
I'm gonna roll with Sherrod because that's what all my kids love. Is Bojangles.
Bojangles. Okay, yeah. Nah, I said Bojangles.
Oh yeah, I'm rolling with you then.
Nah, look,
Bojangles.
outside of like actual like restaurants and like bowls and all that.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about like shit. Hey, that damn Cracker Barrel.
Nah,
Oh man, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
I'm not done yet. The double crunch chicken is fire. Hold on, I'm not done yet.
Fast
I'm
food.
not done yet.
He said the
Come on,
double
go.
crunch
And
chicken.
also too, when you got that that Publix chicken be popping, that fried chicken box.
And look. So I'm gonna ask
and-
for a point of privilege.
No.
I'm gonna interrupt you and ask you for. I'm gonna ask for a point of privilege because on this, Cracker Barrel has had so many lawsuits against them because how they treated black people. So
Yeah.
I just want to say once and for all, I am not going to support Cracker Barrel whatsoever. I will never set foot in there, and I would suggest the same to everybody else based off of those lawsuits.
Thank you. Thank you, Fred, for clearing.
Allegedly, shout out.
They lost the lawsuits. So
Yes.
Okay, for me,
do we
for
need
me,
fact
hold
check?
on. For me, it depends on what I want. Whether I want tenders or whether I want chicken.
Chicken, man.
And if I want tenders, I'm going to Popeyes.
I never had the
If I
tenders
want
from Popeyes.
exactly. If I want a wing dinner,
Bojangles.
wing dinner, seasoned fried sweet tea all day.
But have you noticed the wings are getting smaller?
I hope. I hope so.
Oh.
That means they ain't
It's
putting
real
no steroids
chicken.
in
It's
it.
real chicken.
Okay.
Right, when you used to them big
Tell these
buffalo
niggas
wings.
Publix chicken.
Yeah.
is-
You
is-
got me.
Publix?
is up there with all of that.
Publix
shit,
is
bruh.
good. I'm
Y'all niggas just try to straight go over my head with that shit.
you
He tried to go straight to Cracker Barrel, man.
He
It's all this lawsuit shit. Nigga, fuck all that. Nigga, that public shit is popping, son. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me get that spotlight back real quick. You know what I'm saying? That public shit.
B want a moment of
They
clarity.
trying to make up
All that
for the
other
Cracker
shit
Barrel.
is good, bro.
Oh my
I ain't trying to make
God.
up for shit. That Cracker Barrel shit, bang. I don't give a fuck with it. At the end of the day, I feel what he's saying. If you want to X that shit and not fuck with
Look,
it, do what you need to do. But yo,
B wants some Tabasco
That shit
sauce
good,
in his
yo.
Cracker Barrel chicken.
Shoes, is they black Air Force Ones? That motherfucker going crazy.
nah, son. Let me get that off real quick. Pause.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, real quick. Yo, okay. So, our last pod we did the R&B closers, the best male R&B closers, right?
For sure. Right,
So
right.
our fans, or should I say, well, yeah, our fans, and people that watch us, you know, or some suggestions, the supporters,
Right.
you know, they suggested we do a segment on the female closers in the game. Okay. Now,
Shout out.
if I'm not mistaken, B, I'm gonna let you run with this. If I'm not mistaken, were there two brackets, or was there an honorary mention class?
Yeah.
Or then the top three, or how did it break down?
You know, the top three and then the honorable mentions.
Okay, so do we want to decide who's the top honorable mention, or are they just honorable mentions?
I don't want to throw it out there to somebody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it just
Why they in the honorable mention? They supposed to be in the top three.
for you.
You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa.
No, that's fine.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
another
But it's
category.
cool though.
No.
because-
So let's go with the top three.
Yeah, we're gonna throw it out there, and we're gonna let the people decide who should be in the honorable mention or who should be.
Yeah, let's just do the top three.
You know what I'm saying? Well, vice versa. Let's do it. That way.
So what we gonna do? So when we drop the video, we gonna put out the poll. We gonna hear from the people. Let them tell us.
Yeah, we're gonna hear from them.
Sounds
Let
perfect.
them tell us.
It's not top three, but it's the contestants we got.
yeah, just the ones that we
yeah,
select.
yeah.
We got some monsters that's
three,
not in
we
this
want-
group.
Let-
This
let-
is just three that we chose.
I better
Clean
hear
it
from
up.
mine. There's only
And
one.
we'll just say that the top three contestants that we actually picked, right? But these are three dope contestants, y'all, for real. Like
They can sing.
I mean, when I say bring it home,
Okay.
they can bring it home. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what we're talking about. We're not talking about just your vocal ability. We're talking about
Right, exactly.
the bridge of the song,
Right.
bringing it home.
Right.
Especially like in a concert or
Close
live show.
the close of the song.
It's a live show.
Okay, so who do we got?
We got all right.
Live show.
The top three. We got Fantasia. You might
We got Fantasia for one.
Okay.
We also got Jennifer Hudson,
Okay, right.
Okay.
and we gonna throw in Miss Kiki Wyatt for for top 3 closer.
Closer.
I already know who I got.
So when you talk about how that give you that feeling,
Okay, Jay, right?
bringing it home, who you think, not necessarily who the best, but who you like.
I'll go first real
you
quick
like, Joe?
because the reason why I'm going to go first is because I don't think 2 out of the 3 have
And there's no wrong answer.
enough catalog to.
This is straight singing though.
Yeah.
I understand that, but I'm talking when we're talking about closers, you have to have some type of. I need to see your work.
Yeah.
So I need to see your track record.
When I did my research,
What you've been doing.
Is it about the
Track record.
Yeah, I think we complicating this one.
But what I'm saying is, I have
Don't
to.
go to Apple Music. You go to like YouTube and look at their live
Right,
shows.
but I still need to know what you've closed. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you talking the songs?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So for me, this is hands down.
Say, let's go.
Miss Kick Your Shoes Off, High Points on Fantasia Barrino. So that's just my vote because
Come on,
everybody knows when I see you come on, everybody got their phones out. You can put the vocals on mute and just listen to the lady sing. Okay, and you'll hear some baritones in there too.
Yeah, when she kicked them shoes off, we give you chills.
Come on now.
So that's what gets my vote, Fantasia. Because honestly, I did my research.
Okay,
I asked my wife, like, who you think? She said Kiki Watt.
because
So I
Kiki's
went-
strong.
So
I'm saying, Blinky's strong. You know that?
So I went and pulled up a lot of songs and I listened and listened.
Know something.
But like Chuck said, I know it might have hurt her in my voting, but her catalog, I was getting a lot of like weird type of songs, and I was like, nah.
But that Jennifer though,
Yeah. Even but Jennifer, since I'm gonna go these catalog came into my choice, so I went to Jennifer. I was like, Jennifer can sing, like you can hear every word she says. She's very like articulate with her singing. But most of her hits was like off of like movies and stuff. Hold on, man. Hold on. Okay, now when I get to my choice, Fantasia, she checks all the boxes, man.
okay.
I mean, it's just the way she sings, the intensity she sings, and all of that included is how she closes her songs out, or as Chuck said, the bridges or whatever. But man, Fantasia, she kicked them shoes off the stars, skipping across stage. I mean, hey, and you can't top that.
Right.
Yeah,
You can't
shout
top
out to
that.
North Carolina's own High Point Fantasia.
And that big mouth get to open up wide. You know what I'm saying?
So what I would say is Kiki and Jennifer, they raw.
Yeah.
Talk to me then.
Yeah.
So I'm going with from North Carolina.
It's like the Michael Jordan announcer did.
Like Michael Jordan. Cousin of Casey, who won the men's R&B closer.
What's her name? Let's go.
Huh?
What's her name?
Huh? Fantasia. That's what I'll go with. That was for Fred.
Hey, that's what's up.
All right, Fred. Let's make it complicated, Fred. Let's make it complicated.
I'm gonna make this complicated, but I'm not. Okay? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna play by the rules, and I'm gonna say I gotta support our very own in North Carolina as a tiebreaker.
So you don't agree? You don't disagree?
I'm gonna go with Fantasia. But here's what I'm gonna say.
Hold on. Let's
Here's
go,
what I'm
Fred.
gonna say.
What you
I
got?
gotta throw out all 3 because I didn't listen to Whitney Houston sing the Star Spangled
You can't put
Many times back to back. I'm telling you, Whitney Houston.
From Luther to Whitney, man.
Fred, come
Whitney
on,
Houston.
son.
Look, I'm playing by the rules. I'm telling
Nah,
y'all.
you
I'm
can't
going
put Whitney in
Fantasia.
this.
But still,
we not putting
can
Whitney
kill.
in this one,
Whitney can kill all of them.
Okay,
I'm just
now
saying.
tell us what group
I'm
she
just
came
saying.
from.
I'm just
What
saying.
group Whitney came from?
I'm just saying. Can't nobody say I'm wrong.
Yo, come on, man.
We can't put Whitney in this, man.
No, you
can't.
No,
She is
no,
the-
hold on. We can't say he's wrong, but she wasn't a part of it.
I agree.
Fred bringing Luther and Whitney into the conversation.
So, B, who you got, B?
Would have go through. Hey, the last time he would have pulled out Luther. He wasn't a part of the 3. Son.
Right, Luther and Whitney.
Yo, word up.
Wait, B. Before we get to you,
Huh?
Nikki, who you got?
Oh, come on now, Nick. Who you got?
Dreamland.
Yeah.
Or you said Fantasia.
There you go.
Okay.
Carolina's very young.
So right now we got 4 Fantasias.
It's a sweet right here.
Fantasias.
5 Fantasias.
Uh-oh.
Listen, I love
Keep us in.
I love Fantasia.
Come on.
All right.
Word up.
Cool?
I love Fantasia.
Okay.
North
You said a
Carolina's
butt
very
though.
own.
Oh, it's no butt?
North Carolina's very
Okay,
own.
okay.
You know what I'm
Clean
saying? Like
sweep
Esco
then.
said, from North Carolina, baby.
Got that right.
You know what I'm saying? Fantasia, hey, she bringing that joint
From
home.
Wilmington, North Carolina.
And I don't know a lot from Kiki, but I will say that a lot of people do choose her.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, a lot of my
She can go.
She
they'll
can
know
go.
speak, you know what I'm saying? J Hud. Jennifer Hudson.
Oh, you going for Jennifer Hudson?
Well, with J Hud.
Where's she from?
She from Philly, yeah, Chicago. One of them.
Chicago, right? Yeah.
Hey, that was
She sing, man.
Look, that was my first. That was my first
It's a
choice
few-
at one point.
It's a couple tracks that she dropped, yo, or that she was just a part of, yo, that at the end. And I had no, Chuck. I got to a point because I listen to Fantasia. We hear that shit all the time, right? And I had to kind of brush myself up on Kiki Wyatt because I didn't really know what I'm saying. No,
You got to go to YouTube and listen to their live shows,
right?
Instead of
But
like Apple Music.
When I threw that J Hud in, bruh, and I went to that end, that gave me like a little bit of a different vibe, son. To me,
she just killed that.
What'd you say, Jay? She just killed the BEC shit. Like you can't go.
And the way,
Come on.
and the way she killed her.
Nah,
That could have got Jennifer.
that's
Dream of Sparkle. You remember Sparkle? That show sounds
Sparkle that, yeah. Yo, I'm telling you, hey, J Hud, nice man.
So let me ask you this. Okay, so the three that we had chosen, what were the other?
The honorable mentions.
Yeah,
Jay, what?
Because I think some of the honorable mentions needed to be.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
Well, yeah. So Jay, what? Yeah, let's go with the honorable mentions. What would?
I think one of them was Keisha Cole.
That was one of them.
Cole.
Close.
Y'all low key sleeping.
We ain't talking about singing ballad ballads,
Y'all,
man.
y'all low key
Closing.
sleeping on
Hold on.
some
You
of
wildin'.
yeah,
on
you
Keisha,
ain't-
bro.
You wildin' for that reaction.
We're not talking.
You. The same way.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. Go ahead, Jay.
Talking about
Word
ballads,
up.
man. Keisha
Word
Cole.
up. Go ahead.
MJB for sure.
Oh yeah, we did throw you there and
And that's probably
It was one more.
Man, y'all picking.
No, we just saying for closing, like make give you that thing.
somebody said second. Was it Mariah? It wasn't Mariah.
Nah,
We said Mariah was pop.
Like,
We said
talking
Mariah
about
was
singles.
pop music.
Damn, yo, I can't remember that third.
That's what they
person
said.
right there.
Mariah was my choice.
Jasmine Sullivan.
Honey.
we didn't put her in there, but
Mariah Carey is
They said Mariah Carey was pop, man. So
Not
they want to bring her.
Not Jasmine.
we threw Jasmine out because
I
she's
said
like,
Jasmine was soulful, man.
yeah, she different, man.
Yeah,
Well,
she
I got,
different.
we got another category for Jazz.
Yeah. She in
Jazz different.
yeah, she in that scissor category and all that. Yeah,
Nah, we talking about
Area Lennox and all of them.
Closing.
yeah, like singing.
I mean, only reason I said
Jasmine more her Brandy, like that's we gonna
Aria Lennox, those type.
This whole yeah, we got her. We got them coming, man.
all right. But you remember that third one though?
Okay. No
I
no Mariah Fred.
I disagree.
What?
Tamara Man.
That's right.
Don't do
That's
that.
it.
Yeah,
Don't
they,
do that.
what I'm saying.
Don't do that.
Raw.
Exactly, but like I said, the difference.
Well, you go.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta Google.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? Shout out to all of them.
Yeah, they also.
All of them were nice. All of them are nice. Not word, but are nice. You know what I'm saying? And they all can bring you home. Hey,
Yeah.
Carolina's very own.
Y'all let us know who y'all want to choose and
Yeah, put it in
Definitely
the comments. Put it in the
KC
comments.
got to go challenge somebody else too for the men. So whoever wins, they got to challenge another three.
Hold on, we didn't put the poll out to the people. You talking about KC like KC won? I saw Mad Wanye vote.
Cisco won.
I saw Mad Wanye vote. You talking about KC got a Cisco? So this one.
know KC.
So here's what we gonna do. We
Hold on,
gonna.
Chuck. Can we ask Nikki? She didn't get it.
She ain't gonna get the full experience though, cause Chuck ain't sing.
Just ask.
Putting her on the spot,
Just
man.
ask, son. Just ask.
Okay,
We had KC. Ooh yeah. For the men. Closers. Yeah. KC.
remember what we talking about.
He keep talking so closer.
And Wanye.
I gotta remind the people.
Who you got, Nikki?
I'm biased. I always sell jewelry. Thank you. No matter what you're saying.
Can you say his name?
But see,
That's there you go. Thank you.
Another.
we had JoJo.
Ain't nobody agreeing with it. Ain't accepting it.
JoJo.
That is true.
That's the sad thing about it.
Yo.
He picked Drew here and then talking about the thong song. Ain't no clothing.
No, okay, look. Okay, I said the wrong song. Tell me, Beauty. I gave Blink a whole list.
Okay.
Nigga, Blink sampling. I gave I gave her a
okay.
whole list. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit.
It ain't
that
enough.
Cisco touched. He closed that shit. What you mean? Against who,
No
Jay?
breaks.
Come on. JoJo.
But it ain't enough.
Yes, JoJo was helping KC.
Whatever he said, ain't enough.
So why you don't get the love?
Wanye.
Come on, Nick. Yo, we need a new bartender, yo. Nick. Well, Nick ain't on that board.
Wanye don't get no love.
She back there drinking Chuck.
Nah, people sleeping on Wanye though. They sleeping on
we're
Wanye.
not.
Back there drinking our drinks.
Hey, look, Wanye good. Nah, he good. We just fucking around. Hey, but look, all them cats is good, yo. From all the women that we just talked about,
Right.
shout all them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, they all closers, yo.
Yo, I saw something on the list. Somebody put it on here. It's like, what's something that's important to you, or that was important to you when you were younger, that's not important at all now?
These hoes.
Talk about it.
I ain't even mean to say that, but I can talk about it,
you're
though.
right.
Yeah, for fun though. Back in the day, that's all I thought about was women. Like for real, like just girls. That's all I thought about when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? But when I found that, not a girl, but that woman,
Okay.
I don't think about no girls like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. So
Right. You content.
Hey, kind of the piggyback off
Find
S5.
your piece.
I say like, yo, just trying to impress people.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's a good one.
Just trying to be an impression upon what, you know what I'm saying, who you actually are.
You speaking on yourself right now, B?
Hey, I'm just
The question was about yourself. Who else he speaking on? Okay.
yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying, who else he speaking on?
He tried to deny it though, real.
No, I ain't trying to deny shit. I said I'm just speaking, nigga. Hey, don't get me. Hey,
Speaking
come
on
now.
yourself? No, third person. I'm talking about Petty up the
Mr.
road.
Questions guy. Mr. Question guy here. You want me to break it down and explain what I'm saying?
Go ahead, bud.
Hey, man. Nah.
Make your first impressions, bud.
No. Just being, y'all, son. Hey, look.
Oh man, go ahead, B.
It's a part of building confidence, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got to, you know what I'm saying, being impressionable to people. Like, or just feeling like you got to be on a certain level where niggas ain't even really on that level at the end of the day in the begin with.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all a facade at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So be you.
Yeah. What you
Right.
You know, it's difficult to answer this question without coming off sounding arrogant or anything else like that.
No.
So
Speak on.
I don't even know what the question is. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Something that. Hey, friend, something that was.
He tried to talk around it.
Yeah. Just say he fat, man. We got you straight.
Hey, we can tell who the politician of the group is. Well, you know, this was a little deeper than what I wanted to go to.
You can tell who the politician is around.
Nah, Fred. The question
Nigga ain't gonna
is.
say, what's the question? You're actually trying to answer it anyway.
Rephrase the question. Rephrase the question, please.
Not to come off arrogant.
Not to come on. I used to.
Freddie Obama.
Hey, Fred said, well. That's how Obama used to do it. Obama said, well.
Oh, America.
Read a lot. America. Ain't doing some bullshit.
Oh, man.
You say, well, and rub your hands together? Well,
Getting ready. Lining it up.
He probably would have said, nah, never mind.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he could have got out of that. Ain't no way you come from it. No, you see that little L like that said.
here we go.
But,
I got halfway through it. I forgot.
oh, man. All right, real quick. Yo.
All right, let's get back together, yo.
Look, we got Blake crying over there in tears.
Yo, for real, son.
Oh, man.
I don't even want to take my shades off.
Hey, somebody speak away over there.
The real is here, yo.
Hey, you man on the track.
Hey, I gotta get my shit back together, yo. I got a cramp in my sides, tummy, and my back, yo.
All right, yo.
That nigga said, I don't know what the question is.
There's another food subject. Give me a snack. Give me a snack you can't live without. What's the snack? What's the snack you can't live without?
Not to come off arrogant.
Huh?
Well,
Funny shit right there, boy.
Not to come on.
Mine's is chips. Any type of chips. Snack.
Any type of chip?
I'm a chip.
live on cameras on set.
I'm a peanut butter M&Ms. Peanut butter M&Ms. I can't do it without.
And look, wifey busts over a pack and eat like 10 of them and rat and then twist it over and put it back in the counter.
Ain't nothing. They're mine. Big nigga, they're mine.
A day later, what minute is?
Hey, yo.
They sat for a day.
So what you say?
It's a peanut M&Ms.
What'd you say, Blink? Chip?
I'm a chip.
Okay.
Like, cause I eat my daughter chips. Like, man, her grandma be giving them chips and stuff like that.
Right.
Shit.
They yours.
When I work from home, I'm like this. The whole box be right beside.
Daddy tax. You get that daddy tax.
Yeah.
It's funny, man. I be on them Cheez-Its lately, man. You know, they got all them flavors.
I had to bang myself off of them cheese.
They be buy one get one free in Food Line. So
That pepper
like,
cheese.
let me taste this flavor.
The buffalo chicken.
I never had those.
Buffalo chicken is the
They fire for real.
Yeah, they good.
I'm gonna tell y'all,
Cheeses
snack,
be slim, this boy.
that's popping.
You like cakes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do, but either the fruit roll-ups, yo.
God, dog.
old school as heck. Fruit roll.
And that's because I get it from my daughter.
You get it from
He been like this when he was a kid.
Bro, I ain't had that shit around your thumb.
Oh, Lord, Jesus.
Oh no! Oh no!
I ain't had a fruit roll up in 30 years.
Come on, man. Nah, I had
Just sucking your thumb, man.
yeah.
Hey, look,
Man,
get your minds out the gutter, niggas.
your glasses back on, man.
Get your minds out the gutters,
You
niggas.
don't want to look. You don't want to look at
Word
his
up.
eyes when you talk like that.
Hey, get your mind out the gutter.
Man, what about you,
Nah.
Fred?
So for Christmas, my family always gives me those Christmas tree Debbie cakes. Yeah, that's gonna be mine.
They slam it.
Come on, Fred. I expected a little more out of you, Fred. A little too simple.
Some exotic, some pistachio nuts or something. Huh? Fred thought he was gonna get some pistachio nuts or something.
Hey, I thought Fred say macaroons.
Right? Some Gouda cheese. Fred thought he was gonna say some Gouda cheese. And
Fred gonna say, not to be arrogant, but macaroons.
some macaroni.
Cashews.
Some pistachios. Nah.
You thought he was gonna say some dried,
Yeah, no. I was bullshitting though.
some
Nah,
dried
bro.
mangoes.
The nerds.
Huh?
The nerds.
Which ones?
Gummies.
Clusters.
Get him to him. Get him
The
to him.
clusters.
Show it to him.
Hey, the
Show the camera, B.
hey, throw it here.
Hey, B.
Them fire.
Hey, B, in my household, we call that crack. We call
Yeah.
Candy, right?
Get that crack out of here. Get that crack out of here now. Woo, woo. Them nerds clusters is what you want.
Hey, boy, them shits pop.
Man,
Hey,
man,
look.
what?
Hey, the crazy thing about them, though, my wife, yo, she be like, yo, in the middle of the night, it be 1, 2, and 2 o'clock. She be that bag rattling on the side.
It wake them up, don't it? Be they can hear
Hey,
that.
I be over there just
That nigga like a little
hands
mouse.
on them shits, bro. And crunching on them shits.
He like a little mouse.
It sounds like the cookie monster.
I could be like, you was down in the cabinet last night.
Little Esco, they call it little Mikey.
Yeah. Nah, look, in the middle of the night, that's what you hear. Beep, beep. 3 minutes. I'm cooking a whole meal. Fuck them snacks.
Everybody sleep.
Everybody sleep, man. They got there cooking a meal.
Cooking a meal.
Hey, I hit the 30-second joint real quick. They said 3 minutes. I be trying to do it real quick.
More coming. More.
No food, no food, no food.
World, we've been on chicken and snacks and everything else.
He did it again. Yeah.
Hey, Chuck, you might have to just pick one, Daddy.
This one, I don't know too much about this one. Somebody put this one on here, but this one's about bad breakup.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Nah, I don't even.
Woo!
Hey, you might want to spin that one again.
I haven't had one, so.
Hey, look. Nah, never mind. Hey, look,
All right.
Hold on, Chuck, if you don't mind, let's go back. And Fred got us on track, but
Sure.
what was it the things that you enjoyed growing up when you were younger that really not important to you when you're older.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I started thinking back when we was at T-Chuck.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Chuck.
Statute of limitations, Blink. Oh, no.
Hold on.
hey,
Check
hey,
yourself
think before you speak.
Before you
No, I'm just saying, like a lot of these kids is right now in college. They spoiled because I know they parents and they just buy them everything. Like,
Right.
so when we was in school in the early '90s or whatever, it wasn't that sweet. Pops used to give me like a little $30 or something, you know. So
Right.
I had to make that.
I
last.
had to make that make
And I
good.
was just thinking, even though when I ain't have no money like that,
You still had a good time.
nah, I'm gonna tell you, I was low down every day.
Right.
I had polo jeans, shirt. I'm talking about. I was low down.
Yeah, lows.
You was doing something if you go of 5 or 7 days low every day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I can't tell you about why I had so much polo.
Yeah, I could tell you, but like I say, statute of limitations. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
But me and my crew, we was low down every day. I had the Timbs, not only the constructs. This guy, I had the beef and broccolis. I had all of that.
So you're not like that no more? You ain't into clothes and that?
Correct. No, I care less, man. You know what I'm saying? Wifey be forcing me to go buy something new. You know what I'm saying? It's just when you get our age. To me, back then, I used to make sure my stuff was like that.
So,
but now
I'm still like that.
None of that material stuff don't matter to me no more.
So speaking
But the funny thing is,
Go ahead.
it's crazy how life works. Like now, just being humble, but I could buy pretty much whatever I want.
And you don't.
And I don't even care to buy it. Right. I go in the mall, I walk past everything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just happy that I could be in that space. But back when I was in my young age, I had all of that. But now,
that's your meaningful purpose in buying that shit though, like because you can now.
Say that again.
You can buy that now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You're looking to buy that now because you actually can buy that now. You know what I'm saying? Then you wasn't looking to purchase or get it in because you probably couldn't get it in.
But check this out. So that's one of the
Right, because you couldn't, but I was
look. That's one of the subjects on the board. So let's talk about that.
Okay.
So what do you consider your dress style today? If you can name your dress style today,
Me?
what would you consider it?
First thing I come to mind is relax.
Right?
Yeah, relax.
You know what I call my dress code? My dress style?
Good.
Washed chic. Nigga, washed
Give
chic.
me some.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do with that is hold on. I'm gonna go to Walmart, Target, or wherever somebody got some nice graphic tees. I'm gonna throw me a nice graphic tee on. I'm gonna throw me on either some Nike shorts or some polo shorts or some polo sweats. And then my feet gonna be where my feet gonna be. Now that's I'm a shoe guy. So you might see about 400 on the feet. But besides that, you're gonna see a nice little Walmart tee, some nice comfortable shorts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And some good footwork. But that's what I call wash chic. You know what I mean?
I just gotta be relaxed where I'm at.
Hey, look, you got a little mixture of everything.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't a whole lot to it.
Look, and there's a budget involved in that.
What?
Yeah, I dib and dab in every little thing, you know.
You a shoe guy too, though, right? Yeah.
definitely
You
I'm
and
a
Chuck stay talking about shoes.
Yeah, I'm definitely a shoe guy.
Brian as well.
Yeah,
I
that
just
shoe
be
guy.
wondering sometimes, like, when do y'all get a chance?
It's device. It's device.
Like,
It's a click of a button now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you don't have to go to the store no more.
Oh, especially my Nikes.
Yeah.
They true to size.
Where y'all be keeping all this stuff? Man, I ain't got no space for what I got. Y'all got.
Keep some more space.
Y'all
Hey, look,
got a lot of pair of shoes.
Start running out, you make space. You end up making space for that shit.
Let's go. What's your style?
Man, I'm all over the place, man. Just hear how I feel when I wake up or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the YNs.
Yeah, sometimes. Look, I do. Look,
He's a senior citizen.
I was like one of the first dudes wearing like skinny jeans. That's my age. I was wearing that. Then I went back to flare jeans. Now I be wearing little flare jeans and stuff like that. I be all over the place with it. You know what I'm saying?
So you're a senior citizen.
Nah, Esco got a dope style.
Yeah, I be trying to figure out stuff. You know what I'm saying? Anything, I be trying to figure it out though.
Hey, nah, for me, man,
Yeah.
it's whatever makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, that's
Now,
what I'm trying to say.
That's a good
What
answer.
you trying to say?
Yeah, just.
Whatever makes me feel good. You know?
That's a good answer.
Like, I don't care where it's from. It's not the brand or where it came from. It's the person that has it on, right?
So now I'm out of
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I might be like it don't have to be names no more.
True.
It's
It's cool.
put on.
It's
Yeah,
how it
It
looks
is what
on
it
me.
is.
how it look on me, how I want to put
Right.
it. It is what it is.
Right,
'cause
right,
I'm at this age now, you know what I'm saying? But I still rocking Lowe's or
Right,
you know what I'm saying. I would
right.
get some Gucci.
Right.
I mix up brands.
There
You know what I'm
you
saying? I
go.
don't have to have a whole brand of one thing.
Right,
Well, you know what I'm
right,
saying? So
right,
we can mix up brands and stuff like that.
My joints don't be having no brands in it, man. As long as it's clean.
You got the best brand right now.
Oh yeah, right.
When you got that NeverMind podcast,
Gotta get that merch.
and
Gotta get that
when you got that merch on,
Yeah.
What about you?
that's top of the line right
Yeah,
here.
right. This is name brand.
That's right.
I'm modest chic, right? Modest chic. That's what I'm going with.
Wash sheet.
Washi.
Modest sheet. I like that. I like that.
Modest chic.
Brady,
So,
get into
so
that.
modest chic means that everything that I'm wearing, more than likely, it's probably all gonna be the same brand name, right? But like, usually I'm gonna wear suits, like no tie.
Smoke that ghost.
It'd be clean.
businessman.
It'd be clean.
Like I just need a little excuse to put on a suit, collar shirt, no tie, and I'm good.
You said something very important. I noticed a lot of the YNs really don't care about this, but I still have a hard time crossing brands, bro.
I can't.
Like
You
I
can't
can't
you
wear
can't have Adidas
Nike
suits.
socks and
Nah,
Adidas.
you can't.
No.
That's blasphemy.
When those that,
I'm
Esco, I'm gonna ask you this.
That's blasphemy.
Is it levels to it though? So like with certain designs, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you can mix match higher design brands.
No, I'm talking about athletic brands. I'm talking strictly.
Okay.
I'm not talking Prada.
I got you.
No, I'm talking
We ain't on
Nike.
your level yet, B.
Okay, that's what I'm
B.
Yeah, yeah.
We're not on your level yet, B.
Look, I don't even like going to the grocery store like that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I can't go to the gym like that.
Nah, son, nah. My shit.
If I got on Adidas, I'm wearing Adidas.
What I got on is what I'm gonna have on. You know what I mean? From head to toe.
It's rough.
little cousin.
It's hard to break.
You know everybody wearing Adidas track pants. What Jordan? With Air Force One stuff like that.
Yo,
Man, I'll go with some of the Adidas shoes.
black.
Just to go with them, my track pants.
So let me tell you what it's like for me. So I got two sons, right? So one of them is tall and skinny. The other one is the same height, but he's just a little bit wider. So one wears Nikes, one wears Adidas. Right. So when my family gives them clothes, right? Whoever they give clothes to for Nike, I don't care. The one that got the Nikes is wearing the Nike outfits. The one that got the Adidas is wearing the Adidas outfits. I don't care who you got it for. We not cross the brand. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Right, yo. Hey, look, nah, I don't like crossing brands when it comes to like sports type. Like Chuck said, I mean that's what
Athletic
way to ask him to break
I
it
ain't
down
gonna lie,
because
though.
it is certain levels.
I go
you
to
know
the
what I mean?
gym. I look to the
Sometimes you really
gym
don't.
raggedy though. I be y'all post y'all pictures. Y'all be G'd up in the gym.
I'll be it.
Well,
I might have some old Navy. Hey, yeah, I might have some old Navy workout shorts and an Under Armour shirt. Like when I go to the
The
gym.
same 8 items rotated.
yeah, I don't. Cats don't be. Look,
You might see it mixed and match.
right.
That's about it.
Cats ain't trying to wear Gucci or Prada other than next year.
Like going to
You know what I mean?
my wife, man. She's like, hold on.
Yeah.
Put this top
We
on.
want to put that Lulu on.
They be having matching out.
Put that Lulu on.
That Lulu and that aloe and that aloe shit.
And some skims.
Yeah, some skim.
Bro, they want to put the
Yeah,
skims on.
that.
I need some workout clothes. Yo,
Look,
damn old ass shorts on. You know what I'm saying? And roll.
Put my hoop shorts on. Let's go. I got some workout clothes for you. Look, I got some shorts.
Hey, Chuck,
Slipping down to an ankle.
by the time we finish this workout, them clothes ain't gonna look good on you, ma.
Regardless.
You gonna be done sweating do all this shit out, yo.
Regardless.
We get us a good workout there, yo.
Yo.
No.
So,
Well.
have y'all noticed the master? Look, check this out. Have y'all seen the master class?
Well,
Have y'all seen the master class that Jim Jones has been putting out on becoming viral?
That's what you call it.
I call it
Look
a.
at JC face.
The reason why I call it a master. The reason why I call it a master class is because
disgusting.
we're talking about it.
yeah.
See what I mean?
Now-
So, as outrageous as the takes are,
He 48, man.
But hold on. But
it's 50. I mean, what's
I
the
ain't-
point?
48, man.
Nah, never mind. I ain't gonna do that.
No, go ahead, Ben.
Well, no. I
Did you see the way Fat Joe looked at him?
Nah, Jada looked at him.
no, but
And then
because,
Jada was like, you gotta shoot.
It's like we brought this guy on on our pod just to go nuts like
Well,
this.
listen, you realize, look, you've had the Pusha T beef. You've had the Styles P want to do a versus with. Now you got Nas.
He had camera on too. Don't forget
And
camera.
Cameron, all this is doing is keeping Jim relevant, bro. It's a masterclass and keep. No matter if it's good or bad, he's saying all press is good press, basically.
Yeah.
And he's saying y'all, and then he just did,
And he rich and look at everybody.
and he just did Shannon Sharp.
And I think he used that. I think he used that because
He's copying Kanye West.
yeah,
let's
it's
be
copying Kanye West, but
Copying
also
Kanye
too though.
West.
But
I think also I feel like Jim. You know, Jim was
Let your rap music speak for yourself.
So he at first he was just running his mouth. That's what I.
But he
I like
believed it.
Jim like-
I think he believed
That's
it.
what I'm saying. I think he believed it, but then I think when everybody like fact check the situation, I think he tried to play it off like it's like clickbait.
Right.
You know
No,
what I'm
he was
saying?
speaking from his heart.
But, yeah, and I respect
He
that.
gets
You should
emotional.
always think you're number one.
He gets
you know what I'm saying?
emotional.
Whatever. That's how I look at it. You should always feel like you're number one. But I feel like he kind of changed it when everybody went, when they actually found out that Nas had more hits or more.
Nas just won a Grammy. What did the Lock say? We talk about Grammys. They only know about grams.
or you say Fred.
Talk about Grammys. They only know about grams. We got
And
Grammys.
now, is there any time span in which Jim may be looking at to where he's right, or is it just completely wrong?
I just think he just talking about younger people because he ain't with younger.
No, because check
Jim.
this out. No, hold on. They put out the overall numbers.
Right, they talking about back from his first
Yes,
album,
yes.
Nas's first.
So if I'm looking at it, I'm thinking he's talking about overall. He's not talking about just right now what he's putting out. Even then, he still ain't got more numbers than Nas.
I think it's the opposite though, B. I think he's talking about from like 2020.
It don't matter what.
And he's still
He's diseased.
hold on, listen, and he's still off. I'm saying he's still off.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking he's talking about the more relevant years. Jim has been relevant the past 5 to 8 years.
But I ain't been relevant about 10.
Okay, now hold on. Is it because solely of his music, or is it because a mixture of him having
He stay on social media, man.
and just talking shit about different
One
people
thing I can
and-
say, one thing
His music is dope.
Yeah.
his music
Can't
is dope.
take away
But what I would say is the way Jim lifestyle and the way he carries himself, the way he do things, it's
Younger.
a younger
It's
crowd.
younger than what he is.
You know what I'm saying? So I agree with him. You
He's
know what I'm
still
saying?
wearing
With
like
the part-
6 chains.
I agree with the part where he like saying like the younger generation. Yeah, they do rock with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I rock with you.
But you
I
know
listen
what?
to his music.
But what I would say is that Nas on another level, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Nas is on some.
Listen, let me quote.
No comparison.
Hold on, let me quote this Jimmy tweet real quick.
Go
It
ahead.
says,
Go ahead, Chuck.
if you 40 and up arguing with me about Nas, y'all already lost. Y'all fell for the bait. My streams go up every time I go viral. I'm teaching you older artists a lesson in marketing. Y'all so stuck in yesterday. Y'all mad at the way things run today. Tighten up. LOL.
And that's why I didn't want to give him the platform right now on the NeverMind podcast.
Why?
But we did.
Well, why?
Well, I'm about to go viral on his ass.
But because
It's a master class.
right, because he got accolades basically off of cats talking about him, talking about other people that's better than him.
Okay, but here's my thing. Hold on. But listen.
If he getting his views and accolades off of the shit that he talking about other rappers or people that's clearly better than him.
If I can get you to come and listen to my shit, and I get something off of that,
Okay,
my job is done. No matter how that happens,
I don't know.
which is what he's doing. He's doing COE.
Respect the Jimmy and all that, and I don't know what timestamp this was, but I saw a clip where they showed the overall view of the crowd at Summer Jam,
Yeah,
and
I
they was
saw that
not
too.
rocking with nothing that he was talking about.
Right.
With the actual song that he was rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was a lot of people that's way younger than us.
Right.
Way young. So, where's your angle really coming from? I mean, are you really
I mean, what?
with the YNs, or are you really just trying to just talk shit because now you want to string by yourself?
I think it's both. I think it's both. I think because you got the YNs following you, you're gonna use the YNs for their momentum,
Okay.
and you're gonna do whatever they like for you to do,
Okay.
to push them forward.
Okay.
And if the YNs are the ones that's getting you the views and getting you those spins, then guess what?
Then
That's
so
who I'm
be it.
teaming up with.
Then so be it.
I'm teaming up with the YNs.
He kind of doing like what 50 Cent did when he was coming out. This is his version of how to rob a rapper
This
type.
is-
Like
this
this is what he does.
This
man.
is today's version of
Nah,
guerrilla
50.
marketing.
No, but the thing about it,
50
I like
red
Jim,
carpet.
and I listen to his music.
The
He-
roll-
if you have to do all of this, it kind of makes it whack because if you just put the music out,
But here's the deal.
The rollout of 50 coming out is totally different of what Jim is trying to do right now.
Okay.
Like when Jim is already established. At that time, 50 wasn't established. I don't even really compare them to at that time right now.
I was just talking about more of how to get the attention. You know,
Okay,
that's what 50 had to do,
I
and,
got you.
and
I
this
got
is
you.
what Jimmy is having to do
I got you.
to stay relevant.
Yeah,
Like,
because he's Dolo now.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah,
Dolo.
yeah,
He doesn't have the diplomats or the Cam and free. You know,
Got the bird gangs.
Yeah. He don't got the other cats to really kind of fall back on to really give him that sound that he really needs. But he's doing an absolutely great job at what he's doing right now as far as putting himself on a certain platform as a solo and going by himself and trying to make it through the rap industry.
Oh, Jim.
Yes.
Yeah, Jim.
Yeah. His promo game and all of this shit is working for him.
I rock with Jim.
Because now we're talking about him, and we've been talking about him for the last 3 minutes now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what Chuck just read.
the reel.
That's what he's talking about.
Spin the rear. No, we
You know
got one more. We got one more before we close out. One more before
Hey,
we
look,
close out.
shout out to Jimmy.
So let me ask y'all this before we close out. You know, we got a nice little finals games to watch. You know, before we close out, y'all tell me. Let me know a trend or something that's going on right around now that you could do without.
a what?
A trend.
Trend?
Line dancing.
And when it's gonna-
Line dancing.
What Jimmy doing?
Fans
say-
in the
no,
line
we say-
dancing, fam. The fans in the line dancing. That ain't for the fellas anyway, so I'm not saying nothing new. We don't go to the club to watch the line dancing. That's for the ladies, so we could do without that because that's
line dancing.
The trend, I'm suing people for money.
That's a
How else
oh
would you
my
sue 'em?
God!
Okay.
How
Good
else
one.
would you sue 'em?
So,
Coming up for 30 police judge.
No, he's talking about those specific cases that the people.
Yes,
Everybody like, I mean,
yes,
like Fat Joe situation, all that
Please.
stuff is
a
like,
lot of people being sued for some dumb shit.
especially if you waiting all these years.
That's a good one.
That's an excellent one, man. Please.
That's a lot of people just going after the money grab.
Let's
A lot
be
of
done
money-
with that in
But
2024.
what
What happened to money grab?
But what happens with the money grab is the people that are real victims, they lose validity because
because nobody
so
believes
many
them.
people are coming for the money grab that you might think, you might throw them in.
Should
the
have
same
spoke
group.
up a long time ago.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. We got to be specific about that. We got to say like the fake lawsuits.
Yeah, the fake.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
The frivolous lawsuits.
Because some of these lawsuits are real. Like the ones that won against the current president, like some of those lawsuits, those was legit. Like if you went to his fake university, that's a legit lawsuit. People definitely should sue.
We're talking about the ones just popping up, just trying to get some money.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was those ones, and then like as soon as like if the other person go back at them, then they dropped it. You know what I'm saying? They're back off of it or situations like that. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. Those, because I already know if you try to come against me one day, no.
What about you, B?
What's that?
Well, give me a trend or something that you could do without.
Oh.
You see that fake girlfriend thing they got?
Oh, yo.
Dangerous. Dangerous.
Explain that, because I ain't heard about it.
There's AI videos that are trending
Yes,
now
yes.
where you got
Right.
fake girlfriends. And like, you're sitting in a picture like this.
And a chick
Chick
come
comes
hug
up,
you,
Boom, hug you, grab you,
and
kiss.
it's AI.
And it's all AI. She come grab you, you see the wrinkles in your shirt and everything.
Nigga.
Chuck said she had 6 fingers.
Now I saw
Yes.
one flaw in a couple of them. A couple of them have 6
He look
fingers.
real though. He look real.
Not all of them though.
Bro, when I say I saw
A couple of them that are excellent.
to call Chuck, I was like, yo, these AI videos
Yo, I'm
are
telling you.
I thought it was real.
Tell me,
No, hold on, Blake.
I thought it was real.
Blink. At this time, when I saw this one, the shorty was laying in the bed with the
Oh, I didn't see
dude,
that
bro.
one. I ain't see
Yeah,
that
we with this. Say like like this is such a such, whatever she was calling out the man's name or whatever. But just to show you that how AI can get you caught up
I'm
with
telling you.
could
it's
possibly
bananas.
or allegedly
The joint
get you
I saw
caught up
look real.
in some bullshit that you've never been a part of that you ain't got nothing to do with.
it can get you caught up.
Yes.
And it can save your ass.
Look, but this one dude.
Hey, Shara. Hey, look, Esco.
That was an AI woman.
There you go, Esco. Bring it home.
I'm gonna tell. Hey, look. Look at the fingers. Motherfucker got 6 fingers out there.
Nah.
Like 6 fingers, bro.
I can't
Throw
remember
extra
this.
pinky on there, you get in trouble. Throw extra pinky on there.
I got 10, man.
Throw extra.
Hey, I watched that video. I watched that video like 7 times counting the fingers,
Man,
man.
shit looking crazy out there, yo. Word up. Hey,
The joint had 10 fingers, man.
Yo,
5 is fine.
that is not me.
It's up to you.
Oh, that's me, but that ain't her. That's a robot.
That's me, but that ain't her.
what about you?
Esco got me good with the one he chose, man. Nah, because it's one thing to do that. Like, yo, you rate me, you did something on the workforce. But it's like, that's very harmful to, like, okay, you Fat Joe, whoever, you super rich.
Be clear on what you're saying. I want you to think about what you just said. Just reset it and say it.
Hold on. Here comes Mr. Politically Correct coming to clean it up. Speak your mind, Blake. X amount.
Hey,
Put the 10 up. Speak your mind,
here you
Blake.
go. Well,
Rub your hands together, Blake.
no, I thought I was speaking true. Fred is messing me up, yo. Nah, but think about it. Somebody that's super rich, yeah, you rate me, I don't care, I'm rich. Right. But like, if you gotta think about the regular person. If stuff like that comes out or accusations that are really not true, that really can tarnish a person's reputation, man. Yeah. It can be damaging, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
So that's why that fad of just suing people, like,
Yeah, but
that's why.
Too, like, as soon as somebody says, you automatically believe you. And it things your reputation.
Yeah.
Regardless if it's wrong or right. You know what I'm saying?
What did Charlamagne say? The negativity outweighs the positive.
Whoever said it first,
You know what I'm saying? That's
going to be staying there.
That's always gonna look at what's negative versus what is the most positive thing about you, or what you've done over the time frame that ain't got nothing to do with the negative shit. But as soon as somebody hear that shit about you, hey, that's the thing that stick out like a sore thumb. You know what I mean?
You know one trend I don't like? I hate trolling, yo.
Yeah.
Trolling is something that you got a lot of keyboard gangsters. You know, you got a lot of people that just poke just to poke.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have no substance behind it. They don't have a dog
on
in
and
the
on
fight,
and on.
but they'll just come and just try. That's why I'm not big on social media like that. You might see me on 1 or 2 networks, but not all of them, because just for that reason, it's like it's more negativity out there than positive. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, you know, all that trolling and you sitting behind the keyboard a million miles away, just gonna throw some salt in the game just for no reason. You know what I mean? And we saw some of that. You know what I mean? Firsthand.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just like, you know, you got some people, they just got the dog or just got the time to just do whatever. You know what I mean? So that's one thing
We seen that.
Yeah. So look, I mean, this has been a great episode. Cats ready to go see what's going on with these finals. Yeah. You know what I mean? So but yo, anybody? Well, look, come on. Give us our last minutes. What you got, B? Talk to him.
You know, Pacers, baby.
Come on.
With the Halle, Halliburton gonna get a pop in the night. Hey, what time is it, Jay?
Game is already on. Oh, come on. Moment of clarity. What you got? You got anything else?
I got Indiana, baby. Let's go.
Okay, moment of clarity.
Go.
Come on.
OKC.
No, not OKC. You got a moment of clarity. What you want to say? Anything for the people?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to all my peoples. You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
Jeezy, what up, baby? I see what you're doing out there.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Jay, what up, baby? I see how you doing out there.
Hey.
Ben, keep your head up, man.
What's up, baby?
Yo, Shy. I like that album, baby. What's good, yo? Pop.
My
you know what I'm
nigga.
saying? What up? Merv, what's good? You know what I'm saying?
Any moment of clarity?
You know what I mean?
I'm good.
Fred, need a moment of clarity?
I want to give a moment of clarity. I'm going to give a shout out to 2 black-owned establishments in Durham, Congress Associate Bar in proximity.
Yep.
Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We'll be back out there.
Yep.
Right.
Hey. What you got, Chuck?
Before we close out, you know, last episode, you know, hit me in the heart. Cats got on me, my Knicks. I mean, we had everybody Halliburton, you know, cat averaging 14 points in the finals, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But in the words of, you know, Fred Raven and the great Stephen A. Smith, you know what I mean? As a Knicks fan, we don't care. We're Knicks fans for life, and we're going to be there to the end. You know, it's orange and blue skies forever. And in case you ever want to know, Knicks forever, baby. We
not
here.
ending like that.
Nah, never mind, baby. I'll see you next week. I'll see you in 2 weeks. I love you, Amanda. Knicks all day.
Let me get my moment of clarity.
Peace. It's over. It's over. It's over.
No. We ain't here. Stop yet. Hey, shout out to Indiana.